Have you ever wondered which countries are really at the front of the climate crisis? This map shows us a different look at the world based on greenhouse gas emissions, pointing out who's leading in pollution and also who's lagging behind in climate responsibility. It's worth knowing that developed countries have high CO2 emissions. That's why they look so big. Smaller, less polluting developing countries are almost invisible on the map. They look really small on the map. This map shows us not just where emissions are coming from, but also who's taking responsibility for tackling the climate crisis. At the top of the chart, you'll see the United States and China, two of the largest countries on the map. They have low scores on the Climate Change Performance Index. They really push fossil fuels and fall behind on renewable energy goals, which makes their climate footprint much bigger than it should be. Then there's Denmark, a small but mighty example. It has set goals to cut emissions by 3.2 million tons of CO2 by 2030. Denmark is also taking the lead. How? By helping developing countries with funding and equipment to achieve low carbon goals. Australia is somewhere in the middle. While it's aiming for net zero by 2040, it's still behind in financial support for other nations, and isn't yet phasing out fossil fuel benefits. In short, developed countries need to focus on their climate goals and support those in need. This is a global crisis, and we need to take responsibility for it globally. After you've heard this explanation, take another look at the map. It shows who needs to act and how we can all make a difference.